A lay person cannot proclaim the gospel during the Eucharist. I got a DM yesterday since it was the first Sunday of the month. Most parishes and cathedrals celebrate the Holy Eucharist at their main service. The question was simple. Can a lay person read or proclaim the gospel during Holy Communion? The answer is no. In Anglican liturgical order, different parts of the service reflect different ministry. The Old Testament, the Psalm, and the Epistle may be read by licensed lay readers or other appointed members of the congregation. That is proper and encouraged. But the gospel stands differently. During the Eucharist, the gospel is not just another reading, it is the high point of the liturgy of the world. Everyone stands during the proclamation. So the proclamation of the gospel in the Eucharist is tied to ordained ministry. Traditionally, deacon proclaims the gospel, and here is why. Because the diaconal office is historically associated with proclaiming the gospel and serving at the table, visiting the poor and then the sick in the hospital. If there is no deacon, the priest proclaims it, even if he is the only one present, even if he is the celebrant, even if he will also be the one to preach, he will still proclaim the gospel. This is not about seniority, it's about order. And please pay attention to this, because the gospel reading is kind of higher responsibility in the order of the church during the Holy Eucharist service. Most time, the role is given to a senior clergy present at the service. But no, if there is a deacon in that service, give him the role. If there is no deacon, it is the duty of the most junior priest to do that, because that is the standard of the church. In Anglican theology, ordination is not just administrative, it carries liturgical responsibility. The reading of the gospel at the Eucharist is part of that responsibility. Now, outside the Eucharist, such as at morning service or other services, lay people may read the gospel. That is different. The structure of those services allows it. But at the Holy Communion, the proclamation of the gospel is reserved to the ordained deacon or priest.